Ladies and gentlemen, I just released a video on Nick Calandra and the massive public L that he had to take, considering the fact that now Smash JT's website is back up after they had a targeted harassment campaign against that website, and they succeeded for 48 hours due to an automated bot takedown. But now that the website is back up and it's been proven that Smash JT did not violate any sort of terms of service, somebody like Alyssa Mercante, who is not used to taking L's publicly gracefully, now has to take it so hard to the point where she's trying to pretend as if it wasn't a big deal in the first place.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying?
So we have an article here from That Park Place with a headline that reads, after celebrating Kotaku detected being shut down, Alyssa Mercante now claims that you can keep your website and that it helps me. Yes, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, this absolute moron is coping and seething so hard that this is now the third public L that they had to take, right? First L was the Kotaku urinalist trying to pretend as if Stellar Blade was racist and getting it censored, ultimately leading to the suits being added back later on, so they had to take an L. Then on the Helldiver situation, they try to pretend like gamers were whiners and complainers and they're just spoiled brats, and then what ended up happening was Sony ended up bending the knee and giving consumers exactly what they wanted and rightfully deserved. Another public L. Now you have this situation where she just too early celebrated, mind you. You never want to celebrate too early, but in this situation, she decided to celebrate the takedown of the website, saying, oh, look, we've been validated by Wix. They obviously agree that it was against the terms of service and it was targeted harassment. No, you fucking idiot. That's not how this works. When you mass report a website like Wix, what ends up happening is that there is going to be a bot takedown, and then eventually a real person is going to review it and see the situation and try to make a decision from there. But considering it was a holiday weekend, of course the bot reports are going to end up getting the website taken down. That's just how this works. That's how it's always worked. So someone like Alyssa Mercante, who can't understand that because she's too busy trying to go back to her previous profession of sex work, she just clearly is now just forced to just cope and seethe online and pretend like it's not a big deal. So let's get into this article, guys, from That Park Place. But of course, before we do, if you are new here, just consider hitting that subscribe button. I would greatly appreciate it, and like the video to push us out into that YouTube algorithm. It says Kotaku senior editor Alyssa Mercante celebrated the fact that Wix had taken down Smash JT's website and its Kotaku detected page, but since the site now has been restored, she now claims that it helps her. Now again, ladies and gentlemen, you cannot make that claim when you are not a content creator. Alyssa Mercante, I don't understand how all of this hate and all of these L's that you're forced to take publicly, and again, this is not small L's. This is a massive L. This is like literal equivalent to big donkey dick L. Like, I don't understand how else to put it other than that. Other than that, Alyssa Mercante, you are just completely taking it publicly for everyone to see. And while you are used to that, considering that you were a cam girl or you did OnlyFans or whatever you said you did, at the end of the day, these are the kind of public actions that you don't want people to see because it just makes you look like an idiot. Now, with that being said, this person is trying to pretend like it suddenly helps her, that being on the website helps her. That is the equivalent of coping and seething, because if you actually thought that being on this website was helping you, you would not have initiated the campaign to try to get it taken down in the first place. That is an obvious cope. That is an obvious lie. And you are lying to yourself and everybody else who is currently looking at you and laughing at you. You are the laughing stock of the internet. You are literally the epitome of gaming urinalists. That is what you are. It says, after Wix shut down the website earlier this week, following a mass flagging campaign led by Second Wind editor and cuck Nick Calandra, Mercante celebrated, oops, website not detected. Huge shout out to Nick Calandra, who reached out to Wix about this site and consistently followed up. Clearly, they agreed that he was engaging in targeted harassment, among other things. How does that feel? Alyssa Mercante, how does that feel? Like, I know you're watching this video, and I don't know what it is about my voice that has you so wrapped up in my videos, but Alyssa Mercante, I need you to explain to the public in the comment section down below, how does this feel? This must feel like an absolute fucking burn. I don't know how else to put it other than that, because guess what? Oops, website has been detected, bitch. Like, I don't understand how you can sit there and genuinely think to yourself that you are the winner in this situation, and you're trying to convince everybody else that, this is clearly helpful for me. I'm going to be so much better because of this. If you really thought that, you wouldn't have done what you did in the first place. She added, this is a great precedent, a great sign that there are people and places on the internet who know targeted harassment and cyberbullying when they see it. Well, guess what? Who knows? Because Wix said that it wasn't. The actual real person over at Wix said that it wasn't. You guys literally took the website down through a mass flagging campaign, knowing that bots are going to take the website down automatically, and then you ran some sort of narrative for the next 48 hours about how you're victorious over the chuds. And it was an absolute bullshit narrative, and now you all have to eat it publicly. Every single one of you have to come out, Nick Calandra included, have to come out and admit that you guys were all wrong about the situation. Every single one of you are morons. Then it says that, however, Smash JT indicated he had contacted Wix and hoped to have the site restored and the issue resolved. He said, I'm currently awaiting a response from Wix, but I'm not holding my breath on it anytime soon because first off, it's Memorial Day weekend in the US. It's a holiday, even though people are saying Wix is an Israeli company. I don't know who these people are, how to really contact anyone directly. It's a very disorganized system. However, he added, I'm hopeful that level-headedness prevails in this and that they look at the situation as a big misunderstanding because, again, there is nothing that I did illegal here and nothing against any terms of service. This is simply a way for the left to silence the right. And that's really all it is, man. Or at least it's more so of the left trying to silence anybody they disagree with because it's not just right-wing people that disagree with what these morons are doing. There's a lot of centrists that disagree too. But for people like this who are extremists, if you are in the center, if you are center left, center right, or if you're full right wing, it doesn't matter. You are all put in the same exact bubble because the moment you disagree with them, you are the enemy. You are not allowed to be an ideological differentiating opinion, have any sort of differentiating opinion about ideology. There's no way. You are automatically labeled an alt-right wing person, regardless of whether or not you actually are. This is why they are losers. This is why they will always lose, because eventually what ended up happening is that the Streisand effect takes over, the domino effect takes over, and everything starts to fall apart little by little right after each other. You can't keep taking these L's publicly and expect that good things are going to come from it. That's just not how this works. The site has since been restored, with Smash JT stating the later correspondence I got with Wix. They said the information that I provided to them was investigated and that they cleared me of any wrongdoing, and they have approved the website of going back up. He also indicated that he plans to move the site away from Wix despite it being restored. I'm going to be migrating it and backing it up and duplicating it now. Don't worry about that. So again, ladies and gentlemen, shout out to Smash JT. This is a win of epic proportions that we haven't seen in a while. I mean, we've been getting some big wins, don't get me wrong, but this one in particular, this one really hurts them. This one really is going to make them cope and seethe, the likes of which we haven't seen in quite a bit, and I am all here for it, and I'm sure every single one of you are too. And in my opinion, it couldn't have happened to better people. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you did enjoy it, and if you did, consider leaving me a subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. Don't forget to like the video, comment, let me know what you thought, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Hypnotic out.